Hey, so I just got this in the mail, and I got Boya as my emotional support because this is. Wait, read it. It's like Loki.
It's like a very cryptic message.
Very cryptic.
So it comes with a map and a note and an address.
Okay, let's go. Wait. So we're at Lewinsville now. Oh, yeah, there's a paper on the ground. Let's open it up. I'd like to see you on my table, Nick. You remind me of a rose, an absolute rose, doesn't he? She turned to Miss Baker for a confirmation. An absolute rose? This is untrue. I'm not even faintly like a rose on page 14. And the clue says, she said I'm a rose, but I'm not. Truth is hard to find.
Where beauty is not rooted.
Wait, what does that mean? Okay, wait, Boya, what do you think this like means though? Like, I don't know what this. It says, like, she's a rose, but I'm not. Is it like trying to talk about how he feels like her compliment is like disingenuous?
Well, I think that this compliment sort of struck me as fake, since Nick almost immediately objects to her compliment about him being similar to a rose. She seems to be saying something just to be perceived as graceful.
Yeah, it's like kind of like how they don't have like bonds, like actual bonds.
And I
they
think
kind
this
of
is what exemplifies Fitzgerald's criticism of upper class, where they only care about status and they don't actually care about the substance of their words.
Do you think it's like a fake flower or something? It's probably something that ties into his purpose of. Wait, hold on. What's this purpose?
The purpose of exemplifying that the upper class is always chasing the American dream, and even though it's perpetually unattainable.
Yeah, it's under the beginning. The motif, the flower motif, is kind of more about charm and like surface level beauty, and it's like excitement of being wealthy. So
Extravagance, yeah.
yeah, it makes the American dream seem like a lot more alluring. This is giving Gatsby, don't you think?
It's very luxurious looking.
It's very. Do you think that's a clue?
4603 Green Spring Road.
Where the freak is this?
Oh, we gotta find that.
Okay, so we're at the next location. Oh wait. Okay, what does it say? Daisy admired this aspect, or that, of the feudal silhouette against the sky, admired the gardens with the sparkling odor of jonquils and the frothy odor of hawthorn and plum blossoms and the pale odor of kiss me at the gate. And then the clue says, amongst the fragrance of blooms that catch the eye, find where brilliance is deceiving, but beauty never stops fleeting. What does that mean? A lot of it like emphasizes that the odor is like what's appealing about the flowers. What do you think that means?
Right, this sort of sensory descriptions, it kind of highlights how the Gatsby is always chasing after very superficial ideas, where in order to impress Daisy, he's almost putting on a performance.
Oh yeah, the placement and like the blooming of the flowers, like right as Daisy's supposed to be like in his mansion, it's all very intentional. It kind of like shows that, you know, there's nothing like deep about this romance, or nothing like actually like that's a foundation of it. It's kind of like the motif in the first section of the book where it's like charm and whatever over actual like deep connections, and this is kind of like the same thing here. It kind of adds onto it, but like with the aspect of romance now in it.
Right, and I think that this aspect of the flowers being so delicate yet often wilting exemplifies the aspect of the American dream, where it's not very attainable and it's also something that's very fragile to whoever is pursuing it.
Commentary about like his, like, you know, his deeper level purpose, right? That the wealthy people, they try to obtain the things that aren't actually obtainable, like how Gatsby is trying to pursue love for Daisy, which even though she's like married to Tom Buchanan and like they're already like two very different people, and how they think, and it's like about how the wealthy think that they can pursue stuff like this with the money that they have.
This is Fitzgerald's sort of criticism of the wealthy and how the upper class is always chasing illusions.
So what do you think, how do you think this like ties into the clue though? So like
the aspect of beauty never stopping to fleet, I think that's almost like the flowers that Gatsby is always putting on to entertain Daisy, where they're large in number, yet they're always very fragile and they're very temporary.
Yeah, like the blooming is like very vibrant and stuff, but it doesn't mean that they ever stop like, you know, wilting, and they always die. You know, what do you think we're supposed to be trying to find them?
I think we're trying to find flowers to symbolize this sort of fragility, and also like ties into the lack of long-lasting relationships within the Great Gatsby.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's like, I don't know, it's like some sort of type of flowers. I don't think it's like the last time where it's like fake flowers.
Right. Maybe the most vibrant flowers too.
Maybe, oh wait, yeah, you're low-key right.
Since these are the ones that often attract.
Yeah, they like, oh, that's perfect. Yeah, they like attract the most and they attract like the strongest, but like when they die, it's like they still die at the end. This is very vibrant, I feel like, right?
Yeah.
I think it's looking for like the most vibrant. Do you see anything? Oh my gosh.
1740 Kirby Road.
Where's that? Okay, so we just got to our next location. Just Boya. Okay, I don't know what we're looking for this time either. Okay, wait, I see it.
Where is it?
Oh, it's right there. Okay, so it says, there was a ripe mystery about it, a hint of romances that were not musty and laid away in lavender but fresh and breathing and redolent of this year's shining motor cars and dances whose flowers were scarcely withered. On page 148, 149. Then the clue
says, seek where memories linger faintly. What you find may not be what it once was.
Wait, did you see the lines about like the scarcely withered part.
Yeah, I did. I think that these sort of demonstrate how the memories of Daisy still feel alive to Gatsby, even though the word withered sort of hints that the fantasy's already fading.
But still like hanging on, but it's basically dead at this point after what happened with like the situation with him and Tom.
Right, this dream keeps him going, even though he knows deep down that this won't last. It sort of mirrors Daisy, where she seems innocent and pure on the outside, but she's already beginning to become corrupt from the inside due to materialism and other superficialities.
Gatsby is just so obsessed with like the memory of Daisy that even though it's like not realistic for them to be together anymore, it's like he still wants to, but he still wants to relive it because he still thinks it's like he still somehow thinks in his delusions that it's attainable for him, even though he also accepts that it's like not going to happen. But I don't know. I'm thinking he's just living for living for the possibilities.
Fitzgerald uses the slow decay of flowers to exemplify that even though many dreams are very beautiful, they won't last forever.
Wait, what do you think the clue is though? I mean,
I think we're looking for something that resembles decay, because overall the dream of Gatsby is sort of being corrupted over time.
Oh, is that a dead rose?
Oh,
wait. Oh. 1700 Tyson's Boulevard. So we're on our way to the I don't know, the fourth destination. It says like the Ritz-Carlton. It's kind of weird.
Ooh, fancy building.
Fancy, yeah. Oh my god, wait, there's a car!